So let's now look at Google Plus on the mobile. This is a way to keep up with everything that's going on in Google Plus. Stay connected from your phone, share your memories, etc. Okay, it's available on all platforms, so iPhone, Android devices, even SSL access, and these, Google Plus features are optimized for your cell phone. For the tablets, they'll show up just the way you want it. Stay connected. So in this area, I will cover the following sections: installation of Google Plus on Android devices, given that I have an Android device. We're also going to cover Google Chrome installation, okay, and Google Plus installation. So the first step is to ensure you have a Gmail account. Once you have a Google account, Gmail account, you can navigate to the Google Play Store, okay? So if we look at this image here, you see the Play Store, okay? And you will go to the Play Store, and you'll notice it come up here. And what you will do is type in Google Plus. It'll then bring up the app. You'll install it, okay? And it'll then show up on your device once it's installed with the G Plus. So once you have Google Plus installed, you'll select the profile you wish to use. And when I say that, there's different pages you can have, alright? By default, mine goes to the one I have set. And you'll first be taken to the stream, which includes all posts from everyone you have in your circles. And you'll notice it states all on the top left. You'll notice three icons that represent from the right to the left, notifications, refresh, and clearing the messages that were shared with you. We're also going to cover the Google Plus default screen navigation, including alerts, history, writing, mood, location, photo, as well as circles on the mobile device, okay? And to give you an idea of what it looks like, here, so when we look at all, you'll notice all the posts. These are notifications, so if somebody shared something with you, you get notified. And on the refresh button, you can basically mark all of them as red. Okay. The reason I'm doing it here is because I can't record video on my cell phone unless I use my other video camera. So the main screen, you'll see at the bottom some shortcuts, and have photo, location, mood, and write. They mean what they basically say. Write, you can write a post. Mood, post your mood, how you're feeling, your location, or a photo, okay? So from right to left, we have write, mood, location, photo. This area is used if you want to write a post, share your mood, location, photo. Additional settings you can change, including the circles you wish to share with. If we select write, for example, you will notice on the top where it says public, the drop-down arrow is located on the right. If you select this arrow, you'll be able to specify the people, groups, circles you wish to share with. Okay. In this section, you could also, where it says text, also use hashtags as well as @ symbols to specify people that you wish to target, as well as people in your circle. Additionally, you can add your mood or link or photo to your post. So if you click on mood, you'll see it's pretty self-explanatory. If you want to let people know how you're feeling, you can, I'm happy, I'm sad, whatever you'd like. I've never personally used this, but location is a function you can use if you want specific people to know your location, kind of like checking in type thing. Google businesses and places will show up in search as your current location. Now we move on to the photo section. So in the photo section, you can share photos from the following sections or devices: camera, highlights, videos, and auto awesome, which is the photos that were enhanced or made to be fun. Okay. In the first area, we're going to go over the highlights. A new highlights view helps you stay organized and quickly find moments you want to share. Just a quick access, so you don't have to search through things. Okay, and then you have videos. These are all videos you've taken, which are, in my case, backed up. Okay, and then you have auto awesome, and these are photos which are enhanced automatically. They create a fun new version of your photos and videos. In this section, we're going to cover the Google profile page you use, as well as the home, people, and photos, communities, events, etc. So when you first come to your page, you'll notice the page here, and you can select a down arrow. And selecting that, you have the ability to select different pages. And I will show you how you do add different pages. Okay. Let's look now at the profile here, and I'm going to select only the Google pages. Alright, and right now it's showing one. Say I want to create a page. I'll hit create page, and it'll then ask me, pick a category, local business or place, such as hotel, restaurant, places, store, brand, product, company, institution, organization, other, if it doesn't fit into one of these categories. Basically, they'll have different features and all these and different information required. First, you'll pick the category and the info. So let's just, for example, click on local business or place. You're going to be basically, let's get started. First, they need to find your business and verify that you're an owner, and you have to select a query. Okay, I'm not going to go any further because it's going to ask you more information and to provide an address that's verifiable, and they will send you a postcard with a PIN number that you have to verify. Okay, and then from there you can manage your Google business and do all sorts of things like AdWords, etc. Okay, so this is my pages. Okay, and you can get there from here too. So if you go to pages, it'll list this. Okay, and again, this is where you access pretty much everything. Okay, and we're going to go through each section, including home, people, photos, communities, etc. So when you look at all, you'll notice in typical profile we talked about, these are the posts. These are shared with all. If I select this, all, you can select the different circles. Remember, you can plus it, and that'll share it and get more hits. Okay. Now we look at people. Okay, and these are specific people, circles, etc. So now let's look at photos. Photos is basically broken down into albums, auto awesome, videos, and photos of you. So when you select photos, I'm showing here, it breaks down into this. Okay. Albums, photos, auto awesome, video, photos, you, and trash. Okay, so when you select photos, it'll bring up this showing camera and highlights. This is on the mobile device, remember. So if I select camera, these are photos that have been uploaded from my camera automatically in Google Plus. Highlights, these are things that you may want to share instantly. Okay. And now we go into albums. So albums you can create from your mobile device, you can create them from your computer, whatever you'd like. I can show you on the computer how to do it. If we go here and we go to photos, alright, you'll see highlights, photos, albums, basically the way photos are instantly organized. Photos, just photos you've added, so every photo you've added yourself, starting with the most recent. Looking for more, find photos you automatically uploaded. And then add new photos, so create new albums, and that's what we're going to talk about briefly. And get an overview, explore new features of Google Plus Photos. Well, that's the purpose of my blog here, okay? And video posting. So you could also select to see your Drive photos in Google Plus. So I did disable this because I had a lot of photos that were more or less not related to photography, but these can be organized, searchable, and enhanced to look better. No additional storage space, and only you see them on Google Plus until you choose to share them. And that's one of the best aspects of it. So you see I have a photo here of a car, and you can click to share it. You can select drop down, you can tag people, add photos, download album. That's the beauty of Google Plus, is the ease of downloading albums. So just clicking on here, you can tag people, add photos, download album, apply auto enhance, hide from highlights. Okay. Now if we select photos, it's going to show any photos that I have, whether it's thumbnails, whether it's cover, and then we have albums. So this is a good way if you have created album and you want to download the album. So we can select this album. There's only one photo on there, but again, this is where you can select to download the album, and it will download the full resolution of photos that you have. Now let's go to more. More is important because this is where you'll set your auto backup from post, photos of you, and the photos you're tagged in. So if you select auto backup, these would be the photos that are automatically backed up from your photo library in your phone or from Circles. Okay, so we'll show you those features and how to manage that. So on the mobile device is your albums, and you can see it has multiple albums, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Then we look at Auto Awesome on the mobile device, and these are some Auto Awesome photos. You'll notice this little setting here, icon. Basically, with my phone, if you snap photos continuously, it'll generate a GIF file, which is a motion file of photos. Okay, and now videos. So these are the videos that are taken with my phone, automatically uploaded, not necessarily shared. And you can click on these, you can share them and whatnot. And then photos of you. Okay, so these are some photos of me, maybe I tagged, and they're in that section. So communities, events, search, briefly go through this on the mobile device. Communities, like we said before, it's the same thing. You can join different communities, public, private, and communicate, hold discussions, and so on. Events, you can create an event if you plan on having a dinner or a party or any event, and very good feature. This would actually, you can actually see this in your Google Calendar, which is great, and invite certain circles of people. And then search, you can search for anything. So now this is an important area as far as a mobile device is concerned. I'll cover the following sections in Google settings: connected apps, Google Plus, play games, location search, ads, and Android device manager. So again, this is screenshots taken from my phone. You're going to want to locate the Google settings icon, and it looks similar to this. Okay, what you're going to see is this menu here. So connected apps, Google Plus, play games, location search, ads, Android device manager. I'm going to select connected apps. Okay, it's going to show all the connected apps I have under this profile. Alright, so Chrome to phone, Dropbox, etc. You want to periodically monitor this to see if there's any apps that you didn't give permissions to, and so on. Then we look at Google Plus. This is an important area because this is where on the Android phone, Google Plus settings, you can select auto backup, automatically back up new photos and videos to Google Plus. Backups are for your eyes only, so until you share them, if you do decide to share them with somebody. Account settings, you can select which account you want to use for backup, and I've done that as well. This is a good way to back up all your photos as you take them, and you can select specifically the photo size. If you want the full photo size backed up, you can purchase more storage, back up photos, videos. Choose when you want to upload these photos. If you have a limited data plan, obviously you don't want to upload them when you have 3G or 4G connection, Wi-Fi is the more economic way to do it. And you can choose to upload only while charging if you don't want to drain your battery. And you can see here I have auto backup enabled and on. Okay. Going further down, you can back up all at one time, and then just some information about auto backup. And play games. I'm not too familiar with this area as I don't use it, but who can send you notifications and so on. Then we look at location. This is again important. So, access location. If you want to let Google Apps use this phone's location anytime the device is on, you can check it. Location reporting, I have this on, and I'll show you why. Location history on, and you can set it for all different accounts depending on which account you're using. And then search, and under search comes privacy and accounts. So Google location settings, web history, turning off your search history, may limit or disable some features. I have it on. Manage your web history. Personal results, help find more relevant content for you. Okay, and I have that selected as on as well. And you have ads, so as everybody else, they advertise, and you could opt out of interest-based ads and so on. Android device manager, so remotely locate this device. This is where you can do it. Allow remote lock and factory reset. Another section you want to pay attention to. Now I'm briefly going to go over Google Chrome installation use, browser installation settings, Chrome and other devices. Chrome, like I said, I like a lot. You're going to go to Google Play, install it. I use it on the phone as well. You'll search for it, hit open. The reason I like it, use Chrome to phone, and you can send things pretty easily and sync data between all your computers and phones. So I'm looking right now at Google.com here, and I'm in Google Chrome, and I'm going to select this area here. It's going to show me all my Google details here, and different programs, settings, and all that. So translate, books, offers, wallet, shopping, blogger. This is your quick access, okay? You can plus one things. This is on the phone. So I just went to a basic website, Microsoft.com. Here I'm showing you how you can select text. You do a long press and you drag the bars over, and you can either cut, you can copy with this, okay? You can also dictate to the phone. Don't text and drive, by the way. So if I click on the bottom left area on my phone, which is the settings tab, I can go to settings. When I go to settings, it'll show me some basic information, autofill forms, save passwords, privacy, accessibility, content settings, bandwidth management. You can see here the contact settings. This is where your important things are, like accepting cookies, allow sites to have and read cookie data, and enable JavaScript, block pop-ups. You can block pop-ups from all sites here, but that can prevent you from getting important things that you wish to have. Voice and video calling, allow sites to access microphone and camera. So that's a questionable feature, and obviously, I use it for if I'm doing video calling, conferencing with Skype and whatnot. Then Google location settings, allow sites to request access to your location. And then website settings, which are advanced settings, okay? So, if you go to the settings, go to other devices, you can see which devices you're synced with, and the last time it was synced, which is good. It'll sync your search history, it'll sync your bookmarks, and so on. Okay, and again here we're looking at our home, and again as we showed you before, we have the menu here, profile, people, photos, what's hot, communities, events, hangouts, pretty self-explanatory. Okay, then this is stuff that's shared with everybody, friends, specific friends, and you can start a post here and hello world. You can attach a link. Okay, you can attach a photo and specify who you're sharing it to. So since you're in the friends section, it's obviously going to put your circle of friends there. Okay, and then you have family, acquaintances, following, and more, which is where you can change the display. Okay, and how it shows up. And you'll notice that Google Plus is now associated with YouTube, and YouTube will have and communicate with your Google Plus page you have associated with. One more feature I want to talk about is managing your Google Plus profile. A lot of settings. Who can interact with you in your posts? Who can send you notifications? And you can select, pretty much extend circles, anyone you circles. Who can comment? You want to allow everyone or certain circles. Who can hang out with you? You can customize that. Notification delivery, manage subscriptions, receive notifications. So if somebody mentions you in a post, you want to have a notification emailed to you or sent to you by phone. And they have quite a few different settings here in terms of photos, messenger, hangouts, events, and so on. So there's a lot of different features. So Google Plus pages, you can select if you want to automatically add a Google Plus page to your circle, and then you can manage apps and activities. Customize your circles through here. Accessibility, photos, show photo geolocation information, newly uploaded albums and photos. By default, I don't use that. I don't really want to know, people to know exactly where I am. Allow viewers to download my photos. Well, I take photos for other people's enjoyment, so yeah. Google Drive, and this is syncing photos, and you have auto enhance, which I have set to off because I want to see my original photos. Auto awesome, you can create awesome new images, and this is where you have the settings. And again, that's under your profile and your Google account. Then profile settings. Show your Google Plus community posts on the post tabs. Show these profile tabs to visitors, photos, YouTube videos, plus one. And if you're a user of YouTube, you're going to want your videos to be public and shared. Hashtags, add related hashtags from Google on newly created posts. And the location settings, enable location sharing. You can see this, only me, I've set that to, okay? That's a specific thing I've done. And you can disable Google Plus here. So you really got to be careful with what you set and everything like that. You want to be careful, okay? The exact month, year, date, show timestamps, export to a KML, and put it into Google Earth. You can show the distances, where you've been, when you were there, and from this you can calculate, driving speeds, etc. So it's pretty interesting. You can see where you were. You can do quite a bit of stuff. Say you wanted to, look at over 1 day or 30 days. And you can pretty much view your history over 30 days and the distance you've traveled. So it shows where your phone's been, where you've gone. It's pretty incredible, and people know this. This is quite interesting. I want to know about this location. I don't remember being in Washington. Washington Post Heliport, which is interesting. You can also play a video. See this? It'll follow you where you've been. So that's a basic introduction to Google Plus. Rather in-depth, and I hope this helps, and please follow my channel on YouTube. Thanks.